the talk of the town, the talk of the world, the talk of the industry. What's going on with this Diddy debacle, Diddy Gate? Man, it's a whole lot of drama surrounding Diddy name. It seemed like every time I click on the internet or any social media site, it's a new update. It's all type of shit going on. They done brought Keisha into it, talking about she was smuggling pink cocaine. I don't know what that even is. What is pink cocaine? Somebody got to put me on. I never even heard of that.
That's what I was confused about too.
I don't like what they saying he flew out on his private jet, tried to escape the U.S., made a couple stops out the country. So I'm like, damn, this is some movie shit. Because they had his kids handcuffed out here in Beverly Hills. They said he was on the jet and got ghost.
Yeah.
Now, it's all type of theories floating around about the raid of his Miami house and his L.A. home. Mm-hmm. Some people saying they went in there to get evidence. Then you got the conspiracy side saying, no, they actually went to go destroy the evidence because he has evidence on a lot of big, prominent names who be going to his freak-offs. Yeah. Government officials and, you know what I'm saying, people in power and people of status doing a lot of homosexual acts, and he got it all on tape. This is what they're saying. This is all alleged too, by the way. He has no criminal charges. So the way that they're dragging his name through the mud is actually a little crazy because literally everything they're saying is hearsay. This person that used to work with him said this. This security guard said that. Oh, this person from 10 years ago said this. Where is all this evidence at, though? To be dragging his name the way they dragging it, where we don't even got no homo no more. It's no Diddy now. Like, it's crazy. It's getting bad. How y'all feel about the Diddy debacle?
I ain't fucking with the no Diddy shit, man. Shout out to Diddy for trying to get up out of there, man. I told your ass weeks ago, go to fucking Cuba, nigga. Get the fuck on. I knew this shit was coming, cuz. You know what I mean? A nigga really got a lot to say about it, but I'm not trying to be more so a part of the first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's so quick to get on Diddy bumper, turn on cuz, and do everything else now that he doing bad. But when the money was good, everything was good. That's why they only love you when you on. But like you said, most of that shit is just conspiracy, but Diddy got a lot of crazy videos that make her look wild. So it's like, Diddy, you out your brain, cuz, like, for even doing all this shit. So it's just like, but on a deeper note, I feel like Diddy is the scapegoat right now. Like, he might be a part of some shit, but I think it's somebody bigger that they hide. You know what I'm saying? Use Diddy as a distraction, get him about the way, but I think it's people behind the scenes that they trying to protect. And like you said, going to raid his house, if the FBI really had what they wanted, they coming to get you, and they know they got evidence. 9 times out of 10, they probably is destroying some shit. So I'm going to try to leave it at that.
I think, you know, at this point, it was the Department of Homeland Security. So usually when they're in the scenario, it's something serious. But like you said, I think he's a scapegoat. Whatever it is, I don't think he is the mastermind at play, if there's anything at all, because again, there's no charges yet. He was actually stopped and contacted or met with the police, I believe, when his drug mule supposedly or allegedly got arrested. And they didn't stop him then, or they didn't arrest him then. And they had actually already raided his house. So at this point, currently, we really don't have anything to go off of. Like, the hearsay is sex trafficking and other gruesome acts, but that's all that we have. So we don't have anything that's solid, really. You feel me? But I think it's crazy how, if you realize how the media is doing them, you know, they did this shit to Kanye West too. The flurry of things. It's like they reporting on him like we looking at the draft or we looking at the stocks. You feel me? Like, it's like that. Every moment, every minute, it's going across the board. You seeing something new about Diddy. Oh, this just happened to Diddy. 100 million just left Revolt, etc. So it's like the overtime coverage of him is the part that is suspect to me. At this point, more so than anything, you got niggas like Dan Schneider. I mean a documentary, but no nationwide coverage. The whole Jeffrey Epstein shit, that
blew right over.
They saying that.
You get what I'm saying?
This is the cover up for that, because you actually have somebody like Dan Schneider, like you said, with this, they have evidence. Like, this really happened. Like, this was really going on. You have the actual kids who were being, you feel me, molested or whatever the case, sexually abused, coming out, literally saying this is what's going on. And I've been telling you since back then, and that gets brushed under the rug. And this is one of the problems I have with the culture, because nothing is is spotlighted until it's about our people. Till it's about somebody black, nobody gives a fuck. How many names in Hollywood has been said to have done everything they say Diddy done and more, and 10 times the magnitude, and it gets brushed under the rug. But when it's one of ours, we so quick to tear our own down because it's really, the media is really us. The media can put whatever they want about Diddy in the media. We immediately go to social media, go crazy with the memes, we go crazy with the conversations, we go crazy with the speculations, we automatically say he's guilty. They got AI photos of him getting arrested like he's locked up, and I'm seeing people, well, damn, how did he gain weight that fast? It's AI, you fucking idiot. It's not really him, but you're gonna believe it. But then you got this Nickelodeon documentary where they was doing all type of shit to these kids. Nobody gave a fuck. Yeah. It's not making no headlines. The Epstein list, where's that? We done seen a list, but is this the official list? What about all these fucking Hunter Biden laptops and all this shit that's real evidence? That's real. And they have in their possession. Nobody is saying, wait a minute, why is this not being released to the public? Why are they not on trial for this? Why are they not being convicted? Y'all have the real evidence. Mm-hmm. But y'all are gonna stone this man for hearsay? Look, what is this? This just came out this morning. Mm-hmm. FBI set to widen Diddy sex probe over claims rapper boasted about shooting people, bribing jurors, and using J-Lo as a gun mule. So now the theory is, hey, that was Diddy who really shot old girl in the club with Shine, and he let Shine take the fall. Because they're saying, oh, he has somebody in LAPD or law enforcement somewhere who anytime he wilds out and needs a brush on the rug, he can just make a phone call. Again, speculation. Where's the fucking proof? And he's guilty?
Yeah.
I need proof. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. The memes and no Diddy shit is funny, whatever the case. But to keep it real, there is no actual evidence. We know how media propaganda works. They can paint you to be anything. How long did they paint Michael Jackson to be a pedophile? Now that he's gone, evidence comes out, it wasn't Mike Jack. It was really this person and this person. But they used Mike Jack, the black man, as the scapegoat. And here we see it again. Mm.
Yeah, they stomping a mud hole. They're going to stomp a mud hole in your ass once you go. Any allegations in us, like you just said, as far as black people, it's a wrap. Niggas finna make memes. You finna be, internet is undefeated, and your ass is they gonna tear you down. That's why they say when you get to the top, be prepared to be crucified. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really too much, man.
Look how many stories just dropped within the latest 3 hours.
It's crazy.
They talking about he owed a bank nearly $100 million after taking out 8 mortgage loans. He sold Revolt, pink cocaine. Like, it's literally every hour on the hour they are running a smear campaign. And this is similar to what they did with Donald Trump when they tried to get Trump out of office and they're trying to get him not reelected. Nobody had a problem with Trump until the media said, have a problem with Trump. Everybody used to love Trump as far as niggas went. He was in the rap videos. Man, I want to get money like Donald Trump. I want to stay at his hotels. Trump's name was like up here. As soon as the media starts painting narratives, they'll take a whole hour interview and then clip up 30 seconds and make it seem like that's what the whole interview was about. I can make you look like anything with this camera.
But I think with his situation a lot too is people got to start seeing a lot of things from his earlier days. You know what I'm saying? So I think that shit got brought out more and people got to learn. People be seeing these presidents or seeing people and never do their homework or research on them to even know what type of person they is. So I think that was the whole thing with Trump in the first place. But on top of that, with the Diddy shit, Diddy has so many niggas rocking with him. But like Boosie was saying, ain't nobody came out and spoke no positive shit on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to be attached to that nigga. So when you going down, when your train going down, niggas is hopping right off that motherfucker. Your ship selling, everybody done left and jump shipped on your ass. So just, that should be a lesson for anybody that's out here watching. They gonna do the same to you if they ever come to it.
I got 2 takes on the Diddy thing, or 2 feelings, really. One of them, when it comes to the freak parties, because that's what these are, freak-offs, is what I've been hearing them circulated as being called. One of them is that bro is a freak. Listen. The first one is bro is a freak.
Oh, wow.
He got his kinks. He do whatever he do, and that's what he does. I think that That is a possibility. I think also when you have freak offs, if what they are to be is like a room full of women, right? And maybe other dudes or whatever the case is, it's a possibility that everybody in there consents and then later on feels uncomfortable about it or remembers it a different way. That is actually possible to take place. So I think that's also what you could be seeing here. Is bro is a freak. Maybe something went wrong. Somebody feels a type of way now, and they are trying to bash him. Maybe the liquor company sent somebody to get him because I don't know if y'all heard about him suing the liquor company. So maybe somebody went like that
they
to
was
get him.
discriminating against him.
You get what I'm saying? So it could be something like that. So I think one side is he's a freak, and it's that. And then the other side is he is Diddy. And when you look at the sex trafficking game, like the mob almost, you could look at him as like a capo. Like he's somebody who has been appointed to, bring people in to sex trafficking from that part of the industry. Like you got him, you got Dan Schneider, you got them, and then maybe Epstein was the street acting boss, and then whoever is the real boss, we don't know who it is. But it could also be that way as well. So I think it's two things.
I like that you brought that up, but the crazy thing is with the party shit, they blaming Diddy for these freak parties. Yeah. All the freaks go. Y'all show up. Diddy ain't making y'all go. Y'all going and doing all the freaky shit he doing. Now that this shit getting exposed, they want to run from it. Y'all freaks too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these weirdos are starting to get exposed. That's what it is. Now y'all niggas in the closet. All this shit starting to come out, and y'all don't want to be attached to that. Y'all thought all them videos Cuz was making at his house was for games? Nigga, this shit real. Yeah. Now they know he got shit on him, so now everybody like, fuck it, you got to turn on Cuz. Like, but video, I'm pretty sure if he do got all that, they said he had so many hidden cameras in his house. Yeah. Y'all are going there knowing what's going on, regardless, and y'all grown as fuck. If y'all having them weird-ass freak gay parties and y'all going in there with the drugs, the alcohol, and all this shit, and he recording. Y'all just want to be attached to Diddy when the money was good. Now that's all bad. It's ugly.
That's what's always my thing is you willingly and able went to these freak-offs, bro. You willingly and ably went to these freak-offs knowing what it was. Now that paperwork's starting to come out and names are starting to get attached to paperwork, now people are trying to separate themselves. So, like you said with what Boosie said, where's his homies at? Where's his real friends at that's speaking against the opposition? Because you got the media running 24/7 smear campaign. He got a lot of friends in high places, or so he thought they were friends. Why aren't they coming out using their influence, saying how great of a guy he is, or, hey, this ain't what that was. I was at these parties, and this is what was really going on. Like, trying to combat people throwing smut on his name. Because just like if this was to happen to any one of y'all, I'm not finna be like, oh, I got to protect the brand. Nah, fuck that. Mr. Viral Way Podcast, standing with Messiah, standing with Kali. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Facts. I know them in real life. Like, every chance I get, I'm going to be defending y'all. So the fact that nobody outside of Stevie J, he stood up. But
Cause somebody want to fade with 50.
Yeah, he want to fade with 50. I want to see that. Yeah. I don't know if he want to do that. 50, he got boxing background, golden gloves, all type of shit. Known for knocking niggas out.
You got to look at it like this, though. Like, when it comes to Diddy, when, nobody's coming up to his aid, right, to speak on him. Not only that, but these have been claims that have been going back for years and years and years. Then when you think about, or, there's talks of him being an informant as well. So you never know how many people know he's shady as well and have known the shady things that he done. So I think also in an industry where you're only as good as what you could give somebody, the parties you could throw, the deals you could, give, the doors you could open, you really don't have a friend at the end of the day anyway. I think he's realizing that right now, that he probably don't got no friends.
This say he dropped the lawsuit. I don't know how true that is. I guess he was suing Ciroc for discrimination. Because I had read somewhere else that he actually won the lawsuit. He won some M's, some hundreds of M's, and this is what stemmed all of this. Is he sued this liquor company, and they're not taking no losses. So all the dirt,
Diego is what it was called.
Oh, okay. So all the dirt that they had on Diddy, they like, oh nah, he biting the hand that fed him. Go get him. That they saying that's what sparked it. Because I was sitting back like, who did he piss off for all of this to come out? Because for all of this to go on for as long as they're saying it went on, somebody has to know, bro. You can't keep all this a secret with all these names attached. It's impossible. It's not happening. So you piss somebody off. And that's looking like who you pissed off. Because I'm pretty sure they got friends in higher places than him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This major liquor company.
It's not over. It's not over. We're just seeing the beginning of what this shit is finna become. I think, honestly, it's going to get a lot worse because they've subpoenaed, his businesses. They're about to subpoena him eventually and be like, yo, we need information on what's going on. They raided his house. They got laptops, cell phones, everything. So it's only about to get worse for Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, if he did or didn't do it, we'll see. But it's just crazy that this is how they're doing him. I just, again, find it funny that this is the sentiment in the media, and this is how it is with us as black entertainers. This is how we get done.
They told Diddy ass, man, give us them one tapes of Wooty Woo, and this shit all go away. That's why they keeping his ass free. Where the tapes at, Diddy? we need that, Kev, before they come get it. We'll leave this shit alone. You can get 3 years probation. It's over. Yeah, like,
no, that's a fact.
They on some bullshit going on, man.
Hey, and more breaking news. Come to find out, him and 50 been having a long ongoing feud. Diddy been trying to make it look and seem like they cool on camera. 50 been throwing jabs for years and years and years. But then we've seen them two on camera, and you like, damn, are they cool? Are they beefing? Is this trolling? Come to find out, they have a woman. 50's baby mama is, a mutual party. So apparently, she is being named as a prostitute and a part of the whole Diddy's whole sex ring or whatever the case. And 50 met this chick, got her pregnant, probably unknowingly, and I guess once he found out, I think 50 just found out about the whole sex thing.
Because he said, take me to court.
Yeah. But he found out about her being attached to Diddy. So people were saying, okay, well, that's why he's throwing darts at Diddy, because Diddy got his bitch at these freaking off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now she coming out putting accusations on 50, saying you raped me, you did this, you beat me up, I moved a mile away from your house so you could be closer to your kid, you only came to see him 10 times in 2 years, you a deadbeat, all type of shit, right? Nobody is really running with that though. Surprisingly, I thought that the media would have ran with that. They low key ignoring that.
Nah, a lot of women speak highly. A lot of women speak highly of 50, so I don't think that's going to be a good narrative for her to go run with.
Yeah, and it's like, bitter baby mama shit. Baby mama say any fucking thing when they trying to get at you. So people kind of like, oh, bitter baby mama shit. And her being a prostitute at the freak offs was like, damn, okay. How you feel about that?
See, this is the thing though, and again, like you have to look at the law and the way things are worded and charges. Like when you break it down to what somebody actually is doing or has done, could sound different than what they're charged for. I think in certain instances. So. Again, like when you call somebody a drug mule, like the media could be saying this is what they could be using that term, and it could just be somebody who moved a couple of ounces for you, and they just caught him, and because that's the term they use for the shock value. Same thing with prostitute. She could have just been there and been a part of the freak off, and maybe not been a prostitute, but been one of the girls that was there. Like, but again, the media takes these things and they like do it for shock value.
They amplify everything,
every single thing, because it's like,
if you fucking for cash, you a prostitute.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
No, I'm not saying that she wasn't.
And got paid, she's a prostitute.
No, he mean like like
I know what you're saying. Like it could just be a whole party going on. They can use her
because they claiming Diddy's on ecstasy 24/7.
I'm saying that he's not. It's not some illegal shit going on. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not some illegal shit going on, because prostitution technically is illegal. Like, are you? Yeah, but. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Maybe it's not like me illegal. And you
chilling, you come on my private jet, you got a bag of ecstasy in your pocket. You my assistant. Now you're technically a drug mule. Yeah, even though, bro, you just carrying the X I like to pop.
So that's what I'm saying.
They say Diddy likes to pop. But he's not really a drug mule, because now you're thinking about cartel shit, like moving keys across the border to sell.
That's what we think, yeah.
Right, because they trying to say he was selling guns and all. I'm like, bro, they acting like this nigga's a mob.
But that's how they blow the propaganda up, because... Yeah. People never look at shit for what it is. They look at it for what they imagine in their mind. So once you get to that point, you start, like you said, the words can go any type of way, and you could think however you want to think. And now you painted a whole movie in your head about what this person is doing. So that shit is wild.
One question I see I see being asked right now, where the fuck is Farnsworth Bentley?
Hey,
Where's Farnsworth Bentley? Because you
crazy.
know he knows some shit.
Yeah.
He was Diddy's right-hand man, and all of a sudden he disappeared. Where the fuck is Farnsworth? He ain't came out and made no statements. Until we hear something from Farnsworth, all this shit is hearsay to me. Because Farnsworth was his right-hand man for years.
That's crazy.
Shout out Farnsworth too. They going in on Keisha right now.
Yeah.
Saying she was getting $250,000 a month just to, be a prostitute herself at these freak offs. Then they pulling up videos of her where she admitting, yes, I'm a whore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being labeled a whore. It is what it is. Yeah. I respect her for admitting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. We talk bad about whores or whatever, but if you are a whore and you admit you're a whore, I respect you 100%.
Man, shout out to Keisha. She said she was a city girl a long time ago. But at the end of the day, they trying to drag anybody else in it. I'm going to leave her up out of it. She ain't got nothing to do with whatever Cud doing. Whoever she fucking on, she fucking on.
No, because that's a fact. Because the more people they get implicated in it, the more people to say whatever they want them to say about
trying
Diddy.
to use her against him. Yeah.
I'm going to just say, if all this come out false, Diddy need to not fuck with nobody. I don't know who's reaching out to him behind the scenes. I can't speak on that. But right now, with the way his name's getting dragged in the media, fuck that behind the scenes shit. I need y'all to start coming out on camera and start using your platforms to defend me. If you really my homie, you feel me? You was coming to my parties, it was all good. I was dancing in your videos, it was all good. I was producing your albums, it was all good. Everything been all good for years. Shit hit the fan, y'all ghosts. So if all this, the smoke clear, I see who is who for real. Only one I see with him is Stevie J and the white dude. I don't even know his name. He's some type of influencer or something.
Wesley?
Wesley. He was at his mansion in Miami.
I don't even think shit just been all good. People just been ignoring because he got the bag. Like, fuck it, I got to keep enjoying this. Ignore his little antics and what the fuck he doing. But Cud has some wild videos on.
I'm telling you, I think he just a freaky nigga. That's really what I'm just. That's what I'm keeping. I think he just wanted.
It ain't illegal to be gay though, but it's not. This the thing. This my thing, right? I said this on a past episode. The world is obsessed with men's sexuality and what men do in the bedroom. If bro is really bisexual, why do y'all even give a fuck and want him to tell you so bad? Because that's really all it is. Yeah. We want to know, damn, is Diddy gay or not? That's all people want to know. If he is or if he isn't, he don't have to tell y'all. And why are y'all wanting him to tell y'all so fucking bad? What are you going to do with this information?
Nah, but I agree to what you're saying, but I think it's more of me being like an imposter or something. It's like you acting like you're not something, but you is, and it's clear as day that we can see it.
Is he?
So I'm just saying
because he doing this shit on camera in these videos like you said.
I know, but what I'm saying is if he said he was what he was, that should have just get left alone. Like, oh, we know that's Diddy, he on that. But since he come on here like you had that video with Charlamagne, brought him on there and asked her about it, and he played stupid like he didn't know it was him talking. Like, that shit is wild. But
I'm saying, how many videos, like you said, we seen like, what the fuck? That was suspect. That was suspect. That was suspect. So he kind of telling you in a way, if you want to take it that way, or he could be trolling too, though.
He's really saying if you know, you know, you don't, you don't.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but how many people that you could say that other things about where it's like, man, just admit this. Like, we see women capping every day. Like, just say what you is. We see whores acting like they not whores that want to be regular women, and it's like, just say you a whore.
No, for sure, Just living your truth type shit.
Exactly.
No, I feel it. Shout out, I'm gonna even say shout out to Diddy though, because all of this is speculation, and I'm not finna tear no black man down. You feel me? We talking about it because it's news. But which leads me to another topic.